Hello, hello, hello. This is Mike of Nearly Enough Dice, and this is Kerbal Space Program. And that's come up, which I didn't think I thought I'd stopped that happening. But no, but there you go. Start game. Now, this time I am going to go through the first part of To The Moon. So we'll see if I can actually get to the moon in a reasonable amount of time. Welcome to the first in a series of scenarios designed to prepare you for flight in and around Kerbal's local system. I'm going to assume you've completed both the flight basic tutorials and the Orbiting 101, which I have in fact. If not, you should go do them when you're ready. Go hit continue. What am I looking at here? Right. A ship. Right, okay. The bread and butter of flights between celestial objects is a transfer orbit, which basically means an orbit used to transfer between two orbits. In our case, the periapsis of our orbits will be very near to Kerbin, and the apoapsis will extend you just beyond the moon's orbit. Same applies to interplanetary trajectories, just on a much larger scale. Now press the M key, go into the map view, and click anywhere on your orbit, and click the Add Maneuver button. Add Maneuver. Maneuver nodes let you plan orbital maneuvers ahead of time, and most importantly, without wasting precious fuel. As you can see, the maneuver nodes have 6 handles, so they do. The green ones are prograde and retrograde, the purple ones are normal and anti-normal, and the blue ones are radial and anti-radial. I'm not going to go into details because these are the same vectors on the nav board you saw in the orbiting tutorial. Just remember that prograde and retrograde help you grow or shrink your orbit, and normal and anti-normal help you tilt it. Click and drag the various handles, different handles, see an effect on your theoretical orbit by affecting the vector in question. In our particular case, we're going to bring orbit's apoapsis to just enough to intercept the moon's orbit at about 45 degrees of it. If the trajectory is correct, the orbit will shift colors, representing a change in which celestial body's gravity is holding on. Representing a change in which celestial body's gravity is holding on to when you reach that point. Okay. So I think that what I mean is I want to drag this out. Whoa! Whoa, Nelly! Whoa! Oh, hang on. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. Oh, okay. I want to go to the. Oh, I see it. So I want to drag the thing around to the apoapsis, periapsis. Sorry. To do this, click and drag center. Once they pull the prograde handle until you see satisfactory theoretical orbit. Now that's not very satisfactory. That's gone mad. So let's retrograde ourselves a bit. Ooh! Ooh! That looks exciting. Right, so that's gone from brown to green. Trying to work it if I've got my intercept orbit. Doesn't look like it. Looks like I'm escaping. So I'm gonna. So moon encounter is there. So moon escape. So I'll go whoosh. But right, so it looks to me, okay, so at that point I get into a moon periapsis. Kerbal outpost, moon periapsis, Kerbal periapsis, okay. Right, there are a few things to notice now. Bring out your nav ball, which is that. There's a key for it, but I've forgotten it. You'll see a few things that weren't there before the maneuver node. The bar on the right is the velocity change, delta V for short, required to make your theoretical orbit the actual one. You also see an approximal burn time needed to deplete the bar and how long it will take to reach the maneuver. Now, admittedly, the burn time is not applicable. Alright. So let's warp. Might want to warp a bit more. Right, we're getting close to maneuver time. Still not giving you burn time. There's one file step before executing it. You'll see an additional blue icon on your nav ball, which I think is that one. It indicates where you'll have to be sitting in order to perform the move successfully. I'm just going to cheerfully cheat and use the SAS. Give an extra tip. Start your burn when the indicator is half the time the maneuver takes before you get there. So that's sneeze. Start your burn when the indicator is half the time the maneuver takes before you get there. For example, if your approximate burn is 20 seconds, start burning 10 seconds before you get there. It's not mandatory, it's more efficient. I'll leave it to your discretion since it's quite a long burn. I suggest you start ASAP. Having a bit of a problem with my navigation here though. Trying to get it to it's not telling me how long I should burn for, so maybe I've just got a stupid orbit that is not in fact going to work. I also don't know what my something odd. Oh, can you? Something just happened involving my mouse wheel, which I didn't quite expect. And I'm also not pointing the right way. So why don't I wait till I'm pointing the right way before I do anything stupid? Turns out going to the moon is hard. Okay, so I do have an estimated burn time now, which I didn't before, so I feel slightly better about things now. And now I'm going to use the SAS to oh, I've just broken my orbit. Shit. Because you can use your mouse wheel. It seems, anyway. On these nodes. And I keep meaning to use it to... Right, let's go with that one. Right, there you go. So I'm hitting M, and just to look at my ship. All that really means is I'm gonna see my ship with a flame coming out the back of it. So I go back to M. I'm thinking now is the time I'm going to want to warp. No, I can't warp because I'm under acceleration. So you can see that the apoapsis is changing rapidly. Where's the screen check? I can't. Yeah, I can't warp. So this is going to be another minute and 38 seconds from the looks of things. I have to remember not to be anywhere near the what am I not meant to be near? The maneuver indicator, that's what I'm not meant to be near. When I zoom in and out using the mouse wheel, because I alter my orbit. I have altered your orbit. Pray I do not alter it any further. That didn't make any sense. No. Anyway. Right. Estimated burn 1 minute 16 seconds. Now 15, 14, 13, 1,000. You know, estimated burn time is not going down as far as I can work out correctly. As in, it's taking more than a second to go. The estimated burn time is going down 1 second, more than a second. So I'm gesturing and you can't see because you can't see that much of me. So I'm a bit worried. But my apoapsis is zooming along nicely. 57 on the burn cycle, on the burn information we got here. Cool. And these are my pilots, who will almost certainly die horribly. I'm busily using the SAS to make sure that we're pointed the right way because it's easier than doing it myself. 42 seconds. As you can see, like that burn indicator, or the thing that tells you what your velocity needs to be, that indicator, that's coming along nicely. Apoapsis is increasing as I think it should. So there's going to be a moon encounter there, and then a moon escape. So it looks like if I just leave it, I'll zip past the moon quite quickly. And also, I think this green orbit will be around the moon. So according to this, I would be going around the moon and Kerbin. So I rather suspect what I'm going to be wanting to do is when I get to my moon apoapsis, I do a retrograde burn, so I'm now doing an orbit around the moon as opposed to doing an orbit around Kerbin and the moon. I wonder if this has Lagrange points. Okay, 15 seconds, 14. Getting ready on the XE, 13. 12. 11. 10. You see what I mean? It's taking longer than a second to click down a second. 9. 8. 7, 1,007. 6, 1,000, 2, 1,000. It's taking about 2 seconds to go down a second, which is... I don't know. I don't know if that's good. 3, 2, 1. Good work! You may have noticed your actual orbit is not exactly the one you had planned. This is because the ship's computer calculates an ideal orbit that's very hard to get in practice, but close enough is good enough. You can fine-tune it by burning a bit more, but be careful to note not to overdo it. I'll leave a reset button in case you screw up. Now we'll wait to be sucked into the moon's gravity. So now we will warp. So I think, well, presumably the purple orbit is my actual... Actually, I don't know what the purple orbit is. That's what I'm actually going to be doing. Is that the moon? I presume, is that the moon where the moon is going to be? Because the moon doesn't seem to actually be moving very much. Let's warp some more. Oh, let's not warp quite that much! That was quite a lot of warping. Now, it looks to me like I'm not getting anywhere near a bit more. I don't think I'm getting... I'm not convinced I'm going to be captured by the moon at all at this stage. Well, according to this is going to be my moon periapsis, and that's when I'm going to want to go and do a burn. Right. Right. The moon is my sphere of influence at the minute. I've lost me. Where am I? Right. You now calculation down to the moon. Currently, you're on an escape trajectory, so until you wait till it periapsis. Which is now, I think. Right, so I think, right, I think we need to burn. Ah. The periapsis once again. I honestly don't know what I'm doing at this point. So I want to lower my periapsis, which means that would have to be my apoapsis. The blue, the radial. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Can I get rid of the maneuver node? How do I need to do at the minute? I'm also trying to work out, am I going towards... Right, that's... Okay, so... Moon periapsis. Add maneuver. Ooh. I'm not sure that's what I want. Ooh, ooh, there we go. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Do you know, I think I'll just go with that. Right, so I'm estimated burn, so we'll just point that, so I'll go to the maneuver. So it's burn time 20 seconds. And so I want to go when the node... Am I beyond the node? I'm plus 20. So that's going up, so I've effectively missed it, so I'm going to be slightly off. I don't know if that's fixed it. So according to this, I'm where I should be. So I've genuinely no idea where I'm going at this point. Okay, good. Nothing's wrong, everything's fine. I have discovered that if I right click I can get rid of a node. Right, I think that's my current maneuver, and it's saying, let's make it a bit, because I think that means I would crash into the moon. 47 seconds, so when I'm about 20 seconds out. So I'm just warping. Always this problem. This is this tension between impatience and understanding that everything will go wrong if I screw it up. So is that? Yeah, it's just going to get to where I want it to be quickly enough. It looks like, actually. Oh, have I done it? An awful lot of this, it must be said, is actually being done by my very clever flight computers. Oh, look at this. Right, I'm going to stop there. Now you're not an escape trajectory. Trying to get yourself into circular orbit below at least 2K. So what? How big's that? That's a million more. Now that means I'm going to want to get there and then do a retrograde burn, I think. So there, because that changes that one. So if I'm on this side, I change that one. So I'm going to get rid of that. Right, so that's... I'm happy with that one. So let's... So because I'm happy with that side... Why am I not moving at all? There we go. Hitting warp and... So I'm just going to do a straight... I'm pretty sure I want a retrograde burn. Now, okay, maybe I should, okay, let's add a maneuver. Let's do it by maneuvers. So I reckon I want retrograde. Yes, I want retrograde. There you go. That looks pretty circular to me. So now I say go to maneuver. I was hitting R there to see if I could get the other thing working, but I don't have that apparently. So now I'm just pointing myself to the right place for the maneuver, very slowly. Swinging around a lot. So one of the things you have to get used to in vacuum is that normally you're used to kind of moving and then I'm going to hit the brakes when I get to about where I want. You actually kind of have to hit the brakes before you get to one, so you slow down. Right, so now I can warp a bit more. So I've got a 16-second burn time, which means that the suggestion is 8 seconds before. Don't know why, but zooming in, I mean, I'm still, it's taking the same amount of time to get to a place, but just because it's spread out, it feels less like I'm hurrying. Now I'll go up a bit. Okay, so when it's on 8 seconds, I'm going to hit Z to go to full burn. Well, and there's my apoapsis going in. Everything just stopped. If I run out of fuel or something? No, not good to that. But I'm no longer under oh, wait a minute. I don't seem to be no, I'm definitely I must be out of fuel. I saw a thing that told me what I was. Yeah, my main fuel. I've run out of fuel. So I've used too much fuel. So I have failed to get the orbit that I want. But only just, it must be said. Testicles. Yeah, I mean, I would have to. Start using those, which I suspect those are the ones that get me off planet, off moon. So I have failed. I have failed. I'm very close. I am very close, but if I'd just done it a bit right, I would have. I mean, the main thing is I needed to get under the 20k in order for this. I mean, it's literally, this won't let me, this won't accept that I've succeeded. Okay, well, I'm going to try either I start from scratch or I hit the spacebar. Can I just activate this stage? Yeah, the problem is this is run out of fuel. Try and get how no. I don't know why some of these are selected and so I don't want these selected. I don't know why they're glowing green. I don't want them to be. I also can't, hitting spacebar is not activating the stage. Let's turn off that and then go to here and then okay, I could decouple it deliberately if I wanted to. So So this is the stage I now want to activate. But, well, it looks like I may be locked. I may not be able to, because that may just be the way the game works. I've run out of fuel because I'm an idiot. I think after no, I can't. It was actually it's not even letting me reset actually because it was doing that before. It gave me a reset button. But now I don't even have that. Let's give it that. Right, so seeing as I've only got the fuel, it's really annoying because I'm actually very, very close to getting it. But it doesn't quite. Whee! That was kind of pointless. I don't know what that does for me, clicking on it. But the problem is, yeah, I can't reset. I can't use the next stage. Can I? I was thinking, is there any way of moving fuel from one place to another? And let's get rid of that. So I can turn that off, I think, to stop it from being used. That's about it. I can't fire it. Let's decouple. All right. Might be able to do something now. So we'll add a maneuver, and we'll see. I want to retrograde. No, retrograde is the other way. Until that's. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. Let's get rid of that node. I want the periapsis. Add maneuver. Retrograde until that's at least under teeth out. There we go. Put that back on again. Go to the maneuver. Now the only question is whether or not it will now accept. Oh, I'm going to go the long way. Go and take the long way round. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, I've done it again. I'm just too impatient. It's like, why are we going round so many times? No, it's very important science. There are very science reasons. Yes, very science reasons for going around again. Okay, so wow, estimated burn of an hour. I have a sneaking suspicion this means I'm not going to have enough fuel. I suspect I do not have an hour's worth of burn in these engines. I also don't... Oh, I've also missed the node, so it actually doesn't know. So what I'll do is I'll go straight... Oh, God, oh, that was bloody stupid again. So I'm going to have to go around again. So wait, now it's very confused about whether I'm in front of the node or behind it, actually. Right, so now I'm going to zoom out. I'm going to find that node, and I'm going to kill it. Now I'm going to add a new maneuver. There we go. Which will go retrograde. That's not... There we go. And so I should in fact just do it now, looks like. And the fact that I've gone... Yeah. Well, it looks like this moonshot is a failure on all levels. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, I've got one more chance. Nope, still not happening. Not considering... It's not going to burn these ones. Meh. Man, what can you do? I'm going to call it a day, and let's see. What I'm going to try and do is get to... For the next segment, what I'm going to do is try and get to this section again. So I'm going to so I want to get into the circular orbit around the moon, and then hopefully that's going to, and then start from there. So thanks very much for watching. I've been Mike of Nearly Enough Dice. You can find us at nearlyenoughdice.com, where we have a role-playing game podcast and blog. And if you happen to like these videos and the Terraria Let's Play we're doing, and I'm also should be doing a Don't Starve Together, which is a multiplayer version of Don't Starve, which is going to be good fun, and that's coming soon. And until next time, reach for the stars.